My name is Brian, and I am one of the founders of Burbly. Burbly is made specifically because myself, I went through a very rigorous 3 month long IT course, and honestly, I didn't know if I was going. Every single day, I was thinking I'm going to fail the exam once it gets to it. And there's two exams for that. There's Core One and Core Two. It's for the CompTIA A plus, and the success rate is you have to have 80% or more on both tests first try. Then it increases to 85% correct or more in order for you to pass. And so I passed on first try. And I didn't use the platform that we decided to create. I used several different platforms, different techniques that people have told me here and there. Um, and then I realized, and luckily for me, I had someone who was who's a super study fanatic, who's found his method that works really good for him and the best for him, but it took him a very long time for him to actually figure out and find almost honestly probably one of the best actual study methods you could use out there. And so, saying that to say, Burbly is made so it's simple, so you can start studying without having to learn how to study. So you don't have to go through so many different loopholes so you can figure it out. No, it's made so it's simple because the average person doesn't want to spend hours trying to figure out how to study, right? And so it is literally made because I I realized, oh, this is a huge issue for me. I had limited time, and as soon as somebody was able to give me their study technique, I was like, okay, bet, all right, I'm able to actually start studying because I had 3 months to, yeah, 3 months of the class and 2 weeks of studying. Mind you, I fell asleep in class and I still passed my first try. And so you can do it. And so we figured out a way to where we can offer the best, those subscriptions that you have to pay for other study platforms. Like you have to pay subscriptions to use these advanced features and advanced AI features. Well, because their entire business model focuses and their company focuses on being able to continuously run off of that, we found out a different way to where you guys can still have full access to it. And as far as we can see right now, completely for free. You can have access to the advanced study tools for free. And it'll still be simple. And if you're really that into studying, and you're a study fanatic, then you can still make it as you can still customize it as you want. It's simple. It's easy. And you can just get going, get started. And I know that's, oh, you create your own platform. And you're like, oh, you're just gassing yourself up. You're gassing up your platform as, oh, this is such an amazing thing. Well, of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Especially when I know for a fact that we're offering something that not many study platforms are able to do: free, customizable, advanced AI features. And not just AI features, just features in general. Right? And so obviously there's different added thing to it, but it's not a necessity. It doesn't get in the way of your studying. It doesn't get in your way of becoming better at studying. And so, completely free. It's out on all platforms by the end of May. Currently, it's on certain desktop extensions and Android. We are still waiting from Apple. Please hurry up to be able to have it out released onto the Apple Play Store. So yeah, we already have everything ready for every single platform. It's just a matter of time before it's all the way out there. And this is no joke. This is full on serious. This isn't, oh, you guys just whipped up to something. No, this was very well thought through. This was very well made to have studying in mind, to be able to get people who like hate studying and want to get into studying start to hate it. Okay, because everyone who gets into studying and they're like, oh, I need to study for this test, and then you try to learn how to study, and then you hate studying. It's not fun. It's not a fun process trying to figure it out, especially if you don't have somebody that you already know how to study, and trying to figure out what the best platform is out there. And then a lot of these platforms now that have the features that we have, or very not the features we have, but very similar features, they charge on usage-based subscription fees. Again, we found a way to where we don't have to solely rely on that, which means at the current moment, you guys have it completely for free. We don't see a reason to increase the prices. There's no reason for us to. It's for free. We need people to start understanding studying can be enjoyable. Studying can be fun. You don't have to stress about, oh, my exam's next week, or my exam is at the end of the month, and now I'm spending a week, 2 weeks figuring out how to study. No, you can just hop into it. Yeah. Oh, wow. I can't speak. And so you can just hop into it. You can just get started. Just the friction gone, right? And I'm not saying, oh, you can just start it within one minute of opening the platform. Technically, you probably could, right? You could give it a prompt and it generates, what it needs to. Like, dude, you get to practice. Like, you get an AI tutor. You get to practice questions. You get to have practice exams, which is honestly one of the most important things, is having those practice exams so you get used to it. It's timed. You can customize it. Like, you have to understand, this is not just, oh, AI stop, right? This was thought about, this was planned, and this was taken into consideration of our own personal pain points within studying, because we've had to study for things. So we just made it a whole lot easier for everybody else because it was such an annoyance for us. This wasn't, let me just throw up something that sounds interesting that everyone else is doing. No, this is different than everybody else. Because we actually are trying to solve a problem. We actually care enough to where we're able to make the tools that you use free. Because we want you to be able to enjoy studying again. It's like, no one understands that in this day and age, when you're in grade school, when you're in college, it doesn't matter. People don't understand that you guys don't have the money to be spending on using these advanced features that get you some pretty damn good results. Well, now you can get damn good results that work without having to pay a penny. You can actually start to enjoy studying. Oh, I just paid $50 for this subscription. I just paid $15, $10 for this subscription. You don't have to do that with ours at all. At the current moment, again, we don't see a reason why we have to. And this is how it should be. Studying shouldn't be a thing, oh, yeah, pay X amount so you can study. Pay X amount so you can get smarter and increase your ability to actually pass exams, to increase your knowledge of the things that you're trying to learn. It shouldn't be something that is so well hated because it's so hard to get into. Because everything out there is trying to make it so much harder and extra. We're making it so much easier for you to get into. We're just completely removing the friction, and it's just that. We're getting rid of the friction, and we're getting rid of every possibility of you having to possibly pay for a study. Like, it's that simple. Don't have to worry about it. You just get started. And it's like, why not? College students don't want to have to pay for something that they can figure out on their own. But they also don't want to take all that time to figure out on their own exactly how that thing works. So, you just make it faster, make it more efficient, make it not expensive. And yes, there's other things that factor into this that make it so we can still be able to function. But that is an optional choice for you as the users to pay for to pay on the platform. The features for studying itself is completely free. The other features that are just additives that aren't even related to studying, not truly related in the sense to where you can't still be advanced at studying. Those features, like, hey, if you want to, you want to, right? And no one else is doing it. No one else figured out that this is the only way to keep it free and give people the opportunity to actually have a chance to even make it in college, make it in high school, and actually get some decently good grades, to not have to waste hours, weeks, months of figuring out, oh, I just wasted a entire week trying to figure out how to study, and my exam is in a week from now, and now I have to actually study, and now I'm super stressed. And no, we remove that. We make it easy, because that's how it should be. It should not have to be so difficult. It should not have to be, oh, you have to pull money out of your pocket. It should just be able to get started. That's the gist of it. So give it a try. It's called Burbly. It's free. There's no harm to it, to be able to upgrade your studying, to be able to get better at studying. So yeah, enjoy it. Leave feedback. We always look forward to improving, and